Have you ever started your day with a warm, comforting bowl of oatmeal, thinking you were making one of the healthiest choices possible? If so, you're not alone. For decades, oatmeal has been praised as a nutritional powerhouse high in fiber, good for your heart, gentle on digestion, and satisfying enough to carry you through the morning without crashing. It feels like the perfect breakfast. Simple, wholesome, even nostalgic. Especially as we age, oatmeal seems to check all the right boxes: easy to prepare, easy to digest, and full of promise for better health. But what if I told you that your healthy habit might be hiding something harmful? That the way you prepare your oatmeal, or more importantly, what you add to it, could quietly be sabotaging your health? Before we dive deeper, I want to ask you something important. If you care about your long-term well-being and want to keep your mind sharp, your energy steady, and your heart strong, then take a second to subscribe. Each week I share tips backed by science, designed especially for those of us over 60 who are committed to aging with strength and grace. Now, let's get to the heart of today's message. Many people assume oatmeal is foolproof, but it acts like a sponge, soaking up not just flavor, but the health value of everything you stir into it. That means the right toppings can turn your bowl into medicine. Let's begin with a breakfast pairing that might surprise you. Orange juice. It's been marketed for decades as a morning essential, bursting with vitamin C and sunny goodness. But here's the reality. When you drink orange juice, you're consuming a concentrated sugar hit, stripped of the fiber that normally slows sugar absorption in whole fruit. It acts in your body much like soda does. Now imagine combining that with oatmeal, which already contains natural carbohydrates. The result: a massive glucose spike that's especially dangerous as we get older. Our bodies process sugar more slowly. Our insulin response weakens. These spikes lead to fatigue, brain fog, inflammation, and over time, chronic conditions like insulin resistance or even type 2 diabetes. This is why that classic image of oatmeal and OJ may actually be working against your goals, not for them. But don't worry, we're not taking joy out of your breakfast. We're simply replacing sugar bombs with smarter, heart-friendly choices. Want sweetness? Go for fresh fruit. Unsweetened tea, black coffee, or just plain water can be powerful allies. In the next section, we'll uncover a second sneaky ingredient, one that seems healthy, even luxurious, but maybe flooding your system with hidden sugar and setting you up for a roller coaster of energy crashes and cravings. So stay with me. What you learn next could completely change the way you think about healthy food. Let us move on to another common mistake, one that is hiding in plain sight and often promoted as a healthier choice: flavored yogurt and sweetened plant-based milks. At first glance, adding a splash of vanilla almond milk or a swirl of strawberry yogurt to your oats may seem like a tasty, nutritious upgrade. It feels indulgent, even comforting, but the reality is far more concerning. Most flavored yogurts, even those with labels like organic, natural, or low-fat, are packed with added sugars. A single small container can contain 12 to 20 grams of sugar. That's the equivalent of several teaspoons dumped straight into your bowl. Now think about what happens when that sugar combines with the natural carbohydrates in your oats. It creates a sugar spike. Your pancreas has to scramble to produce insulin. Your blood sugar rises, and in just a few hours, you crash feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar. And that cycle, it repeats day after day. Over time, it sets the stage for inflammation, insulin resistance, brain fog, and stubborn belly fat, all of which become more dangerous after 60. The same goes for many plant-based milks. Sweetened almond, soy, or oat milks often contain hidden sugars and additives designed to enhance flavor and texture, but at the expense of your health. These health drinks are more like desserts in disguise. So what should you do instead? If you enjoy creaminess, reach for plain Greek yogurt. It's rich in protein, low in sugar, and promotes satiety, helping you feel full longer. It also contains probiotics that support your gut health and improve digestion. Prefer milk? Choose unsweetened versions of almond, soy, oat, or regular dairy milk. These provide hydration and nutrients without triggering sugar spikes. And always read the labels. Original doesn't always mean unsweetened. This is your opportunity to become a detective in your own kitchen. Learn to identify added sugars, even in products marketed as healthy. When you make informed decisions, your breakfast transforms from a sugar trap to a healing habit. Let us now talk about one more breakfast item that holds a strong emotional grip on many of us: bacon and sausage. The sizzling sound of bacon in a pan, the smell of sausage links on a cold morning. These aren't just foods, they're memories. They bring comfort, connection, even a sense of home. But as we get older, it's crucial to look beyond nostalgia. Bacon and sausage are processed meats, preserved with nitrates, sodium, and chemicals that have been directly linked to inflammation, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. For a body over 60, these risks only multiply. Pairing processed meats with oatmeal creates a nutritional tie. While oats work to support heart health, these meats introduce saturated fat, sodium, and toxic compounds that fight against it. Worse, some breakfast sausages even contain sugar. That means in one balanced breakfast, you're stacking fat, salt, and sugar all at once, a triple threat to your heart, kidneys, and metabolism. The good news: there are powerful, delicious alternatives. Toss in a handful of walnuts or almonds. They add protein, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory properties. Want creaminess? Stir in unsweetened peanut butter for flavor and satiety without sugar crashes. Prefer something savory? A hard-boiled or poached egg offers clean protein without the harmful additives found in processed meats. This isn't about giving up the foods you love. It's about upgrading your plate so that it loves you back. Especially at this stage in life, every meal matters and every bite can be a step toward more energy, sharper thinking, and a healthier heart. Now that we've uncovered what not to mix into your morning oats, let's focus on what you should include, starting with a group of humble, colorful powerhouses. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries are more than just delicious toppings. They are among the most antioxidant-rich fruits on the planet. Their deep colors come from compounds called anthocyanins, which do far more than please the eye. These antioxidants are like your body's frontline defenders against oxidative stress, the invisible wear and tear that contributes to aging, memory decline, and inflammation. Multiple studies have linked regular berry consumption to improved brain health, reduced risk of Alzheimer's, and better heart function. For older adults, that's a big deal. Just half a cup of berries added to your oatmeal each morning could support your memory, circulation, and mental clarity. That's a small change with massive impact. Unlike fruit juices, which strip away the fiber and overload your system with sugar, whole berries deliver sweetness with balance. Their natural fiber slows digestion, helps stabilize blood sugar, and supports healthy gut bacteria, an essential piece of your overall wellness, especially after 60. So instead of sugary toppings or syrups, add a generous scoop of fresh or frozen berries. They'll turn your bowl into a vibrant, brain-boosting, heart-protecting meal. But we're not done yet. Another nutrient your breakfast bowl needs: healthy fats. For decades, fats were demonized, but modern science tells us that not all fats are bad. In fact, the right fats are essential for hormone production, cognitive function, immune health, and joint support. Let us talk about two of the most powerful sources of healthy fats: chia seeds and walnuts. First, chia seeds. They may be tiny, but they pack a serious nutritional punch. Just 1 tablespoon delivers plant-based omega-3s protein and a hefty dose of fiber. When added to warm oats, chia seeds absorb liquid and form a soft gelic texture that soothes the digestive tract, supports regularity, and promotes gut balance. More importantly, the omega-3 salve and chia help reduce inflammation, a root cause of arthritis, heart disease, and brain fog. They also assist in regulating cholesterol and improving circulation. Now let's talk walnuts, often called brain food, for a good reason. Walnuts are rich in alpha-linolic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fat linked to sharper memory and better mood. They also contain magnesium and antioxidants that support nerve health and protect against cognitive decline. Sprinkle a handful of chopped walnuts into your oats, and you're not just adding texture, you're refeeding your brain and calming your nervous system with every bite. If walnuts aren't your favorite, don't worry, almonds and pecans are excellent options. Almonds bring skin-supporting vitamin E and heart benefits, while pecans are loaded with anti-inflammatory compounds and deep, rich flavor. Or go creamy: stir in a spoonful of unsweetened peanut butter. It melts beautifully into warm oats, delivering protein, healthy fat, and satisfying flavor without the added sugars of sweetened varieties. Here's the bottom line: fats aren't your enemy. When chosen wisely, they're one of your greatest tools for aging well. A well-balanced breakfast that includes healthy fats, berries, and oats doesn't just fill your stomach, it energizes your day, protects your brain, and lays a strong foundation for the years ahead. Let us keep building your ultimate bowl of oatmeal by adding one final ingredient that is small in size but mighty in benefit. Yes, that warm, aromatic spice sitting in your cupboard could be the most underrated health booster in your kitchen. Cinnamon has been used for centuries, not only for its flavor, but also for its medicinal properties. And when it comes to people over 60, this little spice packs a powerful punch. Cinnamomid is rich in compounds like cinnamaldehyd, which has been shown to reduce inflammation, fight harmful bacteria, and act as a potent antioxidant. But perhaps its most important benefit, especially in the morning, is its ability to help regulate blood sugar. Several studies have found that cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body can process sugar more efficiently. This leads to fewer blood sugar spikes, better energy throughout the day, and improved focus. For older adults managing prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or simply trying to avoid the mid-morning crash, cinnamon can be a powerful ally. It also offers natural sweetness, helping reduce the need for added sugars like brown sugar, honey, or just a quarter or half a teaspoon stirred into your oats can deliver a satisfying, gently sweet flavor without the crash later. And here's a delicious bonus: cinnamon pairs beautifully with sliced apples or raisins, both of which add fiber and antioxidants to your meal. It's a flavor match made in health heaven, comforting, wholesome, and restorative. Now let's bring all of this together. Your oatmeal isn't just a breakfast, it's a daily ritual. One that can either support your goals or sabotage your health silently. But the beauty is this, you have control. When you remove ingredients like orange juice, sweetened yogurt, and processed meats, and replace them with nutrient-dense, body-loving alternatives like berries, chia seeds, walnuts, and cinnamon, you're giving yourself a powerful advantage. You're not just feeding your body, you're feeding your future self. Each morning becomes an opportunity to protect your heart, sharpen your memory, and steady your energy. These aren't just food choices, they're acts of... And let's be clear, you don't have to change everything overnight. The journey to better health happens through small, consistent choices. Start with just one, maybe it's replacing sugary toppings with blueberries, or swapping sweetened almond milk for or simply adding a sprinkle of cinnamon. Small shifts, repeated daily, create massive transformations over time. So the next time you prepare your breakfast, take a moment and ask yourself, what will this meal do for my body today? If it's nourishing, stabilizing, and energizing, then you're on the right path. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve clarity. And you deserve meals that reflect the care and wisdom you've earned over a lifetime. If today's video helped you see oatmeal in a whole new light, I'm glad we had this time together. Go ahead and subscribe if you want more weekly insights into how to eat, move, and live with purpose and vitality over 60. Take care of yourself because you're worth every bite. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. We began this journey with a simple bowl of oatmeal, something so familiar, so comforting. But now we understand that what we add to it can either support our health or quietly erode it. We talked about what to avoid. Fruit juices that cause sugar spikes, flavored yogurts full of hidden sugars, processed meats that overload your system with salt, fat, and preservatives. These ingredients might seem harmless. In fact, they often appear in commercials as part of a balanced breakfast. But when combined with oatmeal, they can turn your morning meal into a metabolic minefield, especially for those of us over 60. Now, we've flipped the script. We've introduced the ingredients that don't just enhance your oats, but elevate your entire well-being. Berries, chia seeds, walnuts, cinnamon. These are more than toppings, they are tools. Tools that reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, fuel brain function, and protect your heart. Think about the difference. A bowl of oats with orange juice, sweetened yogurt, and bacon versus a bowl topped with blueberries, chia seeds, and cinnamon. One contributes to brain fog, inflammation, and fatigue. The other supports clarity, energy, and longevity. Here's the powerful truth. Breakfast isn't just a meal, it's a message. Every bite tells your body something. I want to feel better today. I'm taking care of my future. I value my health. And it's never too late to start sending the right message. The science is clear. Your body, even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, is still capable of healing, thriving, and responding to better care. The human body is incredibly resilient, but it needs your help. Your oatmeal can be a catalyst for that help. Just imagine starting your day not with empty carbs or sugar crashes, but with steady, nourishing energy, with ingredients that promote brain clarity, reduce joint pain, ease digestion, and help you feel in control. You deserve that. You've lived enough life to know that the small things aren't so small. A daily walk, a quiet moment of gratitude, a better breakfast, these things add up. They are the foundation for the vibrant years still ahead. So I want to challenge you tomorrow morning, before you reach for that spoon, ask yourself, what can I add that truly serves me? Let that question guide your hand. Pick the blueberries, choose a cinnamon, reach for walnuts instead of bacon, pour in unsweetened almond milk instead of fruit juice, stir in chia seeds instead of sugar. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress, and every bowl is a chance to take a step forward. Your health is not defined by your age, it's defined by your choices. And if you're still here with me now, that tells me something important. You care. You're ready. You want to live fully, not just longer, but better. That's why I do what I do. Every week I share simple, evidence-based strategies to help people over 60 take control of their health without confusion, without guilt, and without giving up the foods they love. So if this message resonated with you, if you are ready to make breakfast work for you and not against you, go ahead and subscribe. Share this video with someone you care about. Let's build a community of people who are choosing to age with clarity, strength, and purpose. Because life after 60 isn't the end of the story, it's a powerful new chapter. And it starts with something as simple as what's in your bowl. Let's finish strong, because this last insight might be the most empowering of all. It's easy to think that breakfast is just about food, but what if I told you it's really about identity? Every morning, when you choose what to eat, you not just feeding your body, you declaring something about the kind of life you want to lead. You're saying, I still have goals. I still care about how I feel. I want to stay sharp, mobile, and independent. And that matters, because one of the most damaging myths about aging is the idea that decline is inevitable, that we must simply accept fatigue, forgetfulness, extra weight, and stiffness as the price of growing older. But the truth is, decline is not I guarantee it's a result of decisions. And that means we have more control than we've been led to believe. Yes, your body changes. Hormones shift. Muscles weaken. And metabolism slows. But how you respond to those changes makes all the difference. When you nourish your body with intention, when you stop eating foods that harm you and start embracing those that heal you, begin to rewrite your future, one bite at a time. That's why something as small as upgrading your oatmeal isn't. It's saying, I believe I'm worth the effort. Let's recap what we've learned. We've seen how seemingly healthy pairings like orange juice, sweetened yogurt, and processed meats can quietly sabotage your health. We've also discovered how powerful ingredients like berries, chia seeds, walnuts, and cinnamon can transform a simple bowl of oats into a healing, energizing, brain-boosting breakfast. But more than that, we've challenged the old narratives around aging. We've replaced helplessness with empowerment, confusion with clarity, resignation with hope. So, tomorrow morning, when you stand in your kitchen, I hope you remember this message. I hope you feel equipped, not overwhelmed, confident, not confused, inspired, not intimidated, because you are not powerless. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are alive, and that means there is still time, still possibility, still strength inside you. Choose foods that reflect that truth. Build habits that reflect that belief. Because the future isn't something that just happens to you, it's something you shape with your fork, your choices, and your mindset. So here's your mission. Tomorrow morning, take your bowl of oats and make it a celebration. Add color with berries, add strength with seeds, add wisdom with nuts, add balance with cinnamon, and above all, add the one ingredient that matters most: love. Love for yourself, love for your health, love for this one precious life that is still full of potential. If this video has helped you rethink your breakfast routine and inspired you to take your health into your own hands, then please consider subscribing. Join our growing community of older adults who are choosing to age actively, intentionally, and joyfully. Share this with a friend or loved one who might need a little extra encouragement to start making better choices. Remember, it's not just about what's in your bowl, it's about what's in your heart. And if your heart is saying, I'm ready to feel better, think clearer, move easier, and live fuller, then this is your moment. Let's age with strength. Let's age with purpose. Let's age with love. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you in the next video.